What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's good to see you today on the Speak and See Show. I ask you to like, subscribe, click that notification button so that when I get information out, you can get information in. I would just like to encourage everybody right now, if you are having problems with the SBA, moving forward with your application or loan, we can now take a little bit of solace in what the congressmen in your districts are doing to help improve these SBA woes, which we all seem to be going through right now at this moment. Now, we have an encouraging newsletter from OHalloran, the District 1 in Arizona. Now, as you all know, I have been pushing the Congress. You get directing yourselves to your district of your congressman and how to get in touch with them in order to get your application pushed to the forefront, or say you were declined for a certain reason of not being able to verifiable information, yada, 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 whatever the reason they gave you. The congressman in your district can actually do a lot more for you than you may think. I would just like to go over this article real quick where Congressman Tom OHalloran announced that the caseworkers in his district office had assisted a certain person of Glen Canyon Conservancy in securing a $500,000 economic loan. Need to keep his profit running. Now I'm going to read down here where the executive director of the Glen Canyon Conservancy lauded the work of the both congressional offices in helping clarify that the loan error with the SBA, saying, "I'm delighted to report the extensive and diligent assistance from the offices of Senator Sinema and Congressman OHalloran have allowed the SBA to successfully reconsider the initial rejection of the GCC's EIDL application and approved modification for the $150,000 to a total of $500,000 working capital. I'm tremendously grateful to Mr. Keith Brekas with Congressman OHalloran's office and Senator Sinema's staff for making these greatly needed funds available." Now, with that said, I would just like to say that this is what I've been trying to really stress to a lot of you out there. If you go to congress.gov here, okay, there on the right-hand side of this page, you'll see over here it says contact your member by address. So say I live in Tampa, Florida, okay? I would type in Tampa, Florida, and you will do this for your city that you live in. You click that in there, and it will take you to a page that shows the congressional representatives in your district. Right here, it shows me Kathy Castor and Bill Arrakis, Republican right here, Kathy Castor right here. So here is a number right there that I would call and ask Kathy Castor's office to please help me with my SBA loan because of the problems the SBA is having. Can you please help me? Call this number. I wouldn't call this, if you live in Tampa, you can call this number, but you find your congressman in that district, call that number and see what they can do for you. It seems to be the most successful avenue that I've seen taken as far as people going forth and getting their loans put in front of an SBA agent who has an idea of what's going on. It's got a pretty high success rate as far as compared to not doing it. So if you've been thrown in the back, thrown in the piles, do what I just showed you to contact your congressman. Let me know how it goes. And also, by the way, if you have not caught that video that I put up yesterday or late last night with the Dallas-Fort Worth news with the CBS and Brian New and the I-Team, you need to go check that video out because the SBA is starting to get should be a little bit more concerned now that the policy map is now making national news, along with a lot of people that are just not getting funded by the SBA. So check out that video. I'm going to have it in the link before this closing of this video. Check it out. It was a really informative video for you that may give you some encouragement along the way. Thanks again, guys. And somebody say, hey, I want my 10K.
Give it to me. Give it to me.